Semi-annual sale tomorrow.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know what's on. I can't wait. All right, tune in. Bobby's next. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Bobby Ray Carter. So I have fabulous 3 hours, but this hour, it's all about amazing kitchen solutions. So I want to show you a couple of items that are coming up, including it's back from Dash. This is a rice cooker. It's sold out completely in February. But you know what? I'm calling it a rice cooker. It's so much more. It's everything. Quinoa, chili, pasta, you name it. Customer pick on our website at 4.3 stars and available today at a price of only $19.95. Also available with FlexPay. It'll make the perfect meal each and every time. How great this is. Think about it, maybe for the dorm or you're traveling, you want it for your boat, you want it for your camper. What about for your office? Because you will make that perfect, healthy meal. It portions basically, I would say, 1 to 2 people. Fabulous fun colors available there as well. And then Justin Chappelle will be coming up with food and wine collection. This is the salad spinner, which is another customer pick. It is the only airing and the lowest price ever, from $49.95 to $29.95, and 3 FlexPay payments available there. You know, one of the first things that you notice as you take a look at that, it is the amazing, amazing, huge capacity, and the fact that the base, the spinner, not plastic, it's actually stainless steel. So that's a great buy. 572-455, and that's coming up a little bit later on. Okay, well, we are going to start off, and oh, I am happy to be here for this. Debbie Meyer is here, and let me just give you a little history of what's going to happen. This is our home collection. It is a brand new launch. You can check out in front of me absolutely everything that you are going to receive. It's a 25-piece set exclusive here at HSN. By the way, we have sold hundreds of millions of Debbie Meyer green boxes in the home collection, the little heavier box. We've sold basically over 1 billion of the green bags. And today, to tell you how this will not only save you money, but it will save you money with science, from $49.95, $39.95, first airing, and then check out the Flex. $9.99 to get it home. And FlexPay, of course, is on any credit card, debit card, PayPal. Look, it even has a bread box and so much more. And, of course, my pleasure to welcome my fabulous guest, Debbie Meyer, who is not only an award-winning entrepreneur, she's a mentor, speaker. You've seen her, Wall Street Journal, Dr. Oz, The View, you name it. This is exciting today.
It is exciting. This is a world launch of this set. This is exclusive to HSN, and I've included everything that I love.
Oh, well, there you go.
And I love every one of my boxes.
What more can we ask for than that?
But this is a 25-piece set, and you're getting everything, including my bread box, the divided boxes. You're getting the ones that you'll use every single day. And what does that mean? You save money every single day.
Save money, exactly.
I want to tell you, the most important thing is how my boxes work to do that. Now, come on down here and have a look at my strawberries. Now, this is the divided 8-cup box. It's 4 cups on each side. You're going to get 2 of these in this set. Let's look at, I got to reach over this bread box, okay? I'm going to pull it back because it's easier. Okay, look at those strawberries and look at those strawberries. They were purchased the same day. Look at those strawberries, look, raspberries, look at these raspberries. Purchased the same day. The difference is that the ones stored in my green boxes are perfect and ready to eat at 9 days instead of that garbage down in the front there.
Right, and we all want to eat fruits and veggies, right?
Look at those raspberries. You know how quickly those go off and how expensive they are? 9 days versus that 9-day. Come down here and have a look together.
Wow.
9 days versus 9 days.
No comparison.
How do they work? They work because they are made with my proprietary formula of natural ingredients. The boxes are actually made of, the construction has my formula in it. You cannot wash it out, you cannot wear it out. It is part of the box. I want you to actually be able to see them side by side. So come on down here. This is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Strawberries like this, not in my boxes, in my boxes. That's the difference. Raspberries not in my boxes, in my boxes. There's the difference. And you see 9 days here? That's because these were all purchased 9 days ago. 9 days, And this comes from independent laboratory testing. It's a scientific laboratory that tested and said at 9 days, that's what you can expect from your strawberries and your raspberries when you store them in my home collection green boxes.
And they're reusable, microwavable?
Reusable forever.
Forever.
As long as the box exists, it works. You cannot wash it or wear it. It's effectiveness, top rack dishwasher safe, BPA free, and proudly made right here in the USA.
In the USA, absolutely.
Now, I want you to also realize that these are not just for produce, although produce is the big deal, all right? Well, I added an additional natural freshness agent so that you could keep your baked goods fresh as well. Oh. Because down here.
I know we've all seen this at home.
11 days. That's what independent laboratory testing said you could expect your breads to turn into at 11 days. They're all moldy and rotten. And on here we have white bread, English muffin, and bagel. But it's not just about those. It's about every kind of baked good and snack. So let's have a look at what an English muffin at 11 days stored in my green box is like.
Oh my gosh,
look at that.
Look at that.
Gorgeous, compared.
I need you to look at them
side by side. Yeah, have a smell. I need you to see them side by side because I know you have seen this in a bag of bread or a bag of bagels or the box of English muffins. So that, or here is your bagel. That bagel is as soft and chewy as it should be. Heaven of a chef.
I know.
Yeah, that's it.
Love.
But now here's why we call it the bread box. This box will hold an entire loaf of bread. So that's why we call it a bread box. However, it's for anything. Remember, it's a Debbie Meyer green box, so it's not only for breads, it's also for fruits and vegetables and anything else you want to put in it. But at 11 days, this is what you want to find. We're trying to save money by taking lunch to, well, we're sending it to camp, we're taking it to work. When school's in, we're sending it to work. You want your family to stick their hand in my box and come out with this, not rotted, disgusting bread, which you see right there.
Exactly.
Independent laboratory tests at 11 days. This is what you can still expect.
I know. And I did want to just pull this up and remind everyone, you do get one, but if you want to pick up more, because this is one of our most popular additional purchases, huge customer pick, and 2 of them are $19.95. We can pop up the graphic for that if you want to add those to your purchase, which I definitely suggest that you do as well. And we'd love to hear from you too.
Aren't those on FlexPay as well?
Oh yeah, 4 FlexPay.
Yes.
4 FlexPay payments on everything.
You know, when you're looking around my table and you see everything in the boxes, you're going to know that if you had to throw away the contents of one package that you bought of fruits or vegetables, you have more than paid for your FlexPay. Look at this side by side. This is lettuce. This is lettuce. No, it's not. It's celery. Who knows what it is? It's celery. Look at how disgusting this is. Yeah, I know you have found this in the bottom of that drawer. You have always seen that. Now, you don't have to do that anymore because now, first of all, look at, here's my bread box full of celery. Look at all the heads of celery that are in there. I'm going to pull this out and I'm going to...
You can hear the sound.
Listen, there you go. This is the sound of freshness at 21 days. Exactly. 3-week celery. Beautiful. It's got moisture, it's got color, and that's the big thing too. Look at the color difference. When you see color like this, you know the nutrients are still there. This is live food, this is dead food.
Right, so you're protecting the flavor loss along with the color loss.
Exactly.
And you know, here's the bottom line. We all want to eat healthy. It's spring, summertime. You're going to be outside. You don't want heavy foods. We all know the cost of vegetables, the cost of fruit. Geez. And you get home a thing of the raspberries like Deb showed it, and you feel like, oh my gosh, I better eat the whole thing, otherwise I'm going to end up throwing it in the trash. You will save so much money and you will eat better. And the bottom line, if you look, and what's incredible about a configuration like this, because you are getting 25 pieces, it's for every single food that you're buying.
Oh, absolutely. And you can use my boxes for everything. They are your everything boxes. Use them for your leftovers. Use them for everything because they're perfect sizes for everything. However, the science is about keeping food fresh longer. I can say through science that my green boxes will extend the life of fruits, vegetables, baked goods, and snacks. And that's through science. Look at these mushrooms at 9 days. The difference at 9 days. And all I did was remove original packaging and put them in my green boxes. I'm not asking you to do any extra work.
Exactly.
I know I'm going to go through a lot of things very quickly here because we don't have that much time with you this morning, but I want you to see things like, here's tomatoes. Look at these tomatoes. And you keep things exactly where you would ordinarily keep them. Because I keep tomatoes on my countertop. I don't put them in the fridge. So I want to show you what a tomato looks like. I should use the right side of the knife. That would help.
You know, I always find with tomatoes, if you don't buy them when they look like they're about to go bad, they have no flavor.
Exactly. Well, now you get to keep them on your countertop, and they will last longer. If you've got a garden this summertime, this is the way you're going to keep them longer, as well as...
Do you keep them without the lid?
No, I always put the lid on.
Keep the lid on.
Always
okay,
put the
that's
lid
what I
on.
thought.
You put the lid on, and that takes care of it. This right here, if you want to look at this plate of peppers, right here, that is your flex pay.
That, exactly.
Right there. I'm going to throw away 3 peppers.
Why are there more money when they're in colors? I have yet to understand.
I've asked farmers.
Have you?
Because I'm in the packaging business. You know, I actually work with growers, and you know, they tell me their packaging is not meant to do anything other than transport. So don't rely on their packaging for anything. They haven't designed it to keep anything fresh. This is how you keep things fresh.
Right.
If you want peppers that are still, look at all the seeds are still intact. The aroma of this pepper is filling the room right now. But that's what you want to find when you open up a pepper. And you want them to sound thick and hollow when you tap them.
And I like that you can buy in bulk.
Absolutely.
Right, so that's another way to
buy more. Don't be afraid of buying what you love, because now you're going to be able to eat it. Now let me do a little science.
Yeah, this is my personal reason I bought them in the first place.
We love the cut salad because it's very convenient.
Easy.
However, when you go to the store and you see it puff a little bit, and you think it's air, it's not air. That's ethylene gas. That's the natural ripening gas of all fruits and vegetables. As they're harvested, they start pumping out ethylene gas. It's Mother Nature's way of making the produce not only ripen, but rot when it isn't consumed, so it can go back to the earth and be reseeded and all that. However, you can't see, smell, or taste it. This is how I can show it to you. It's trapped in that bag. That's not air. And what it's doing? It's rotting that salad as we speak.
You can see it.
So if you try to take some salad out of here and reseal it, put a clip on it, heat seal it, do whatever you want to it, you've actually trapped inside the bag the very thing that's causing the problem. So if you do the same thing, if you take the wrapping off and you put it in another plastic bag, or you put it in another plastic bowl or a glass bowl, and put the lid on, you've trapped in the ethylene gas.
So you have the science is actually built into the actual containers.
And it will take care of that gas for you. So look at this head of lettuce versus this head of lettuce.
Yikes.
At 21 days. That's 3 weeks. That's independent laboratory testing. Remember, every one of these numbers is proven by an independent laboratory. Listen to this.
Oh, man.
That is gorgeous, and that is, look, the moisture in
I know,
there.
the moisture of it, and again, the flavor.
Yeah. And if you don't finish this, you put what you didn't use back in the bowl, and it continues to help you. Now, included in this set, you see the size of that bowl. That's a huge bowl. Included is a colander that fits inside the bowl. Exactly. So what I like to do is I'll put things in here, rinse them, let them dry, and then put them back in the bowl.
Perfect.
Or like things, I do that a lot with strawberries, for instance. But that colander fits right in here.
And generally, these are pieces that we sell individually.
Okay, you know how fast tortillas go stale? They turn into cardboard in a minute. Look how soft these are. So there's baked goods, there's snacks, there's a little pie.
How many days are these, Deb?
These will all be for between 21 and 42 days.
Oh my gosh.
But the cookies in particular are 42 days. You know that this is something that I do constantly. I can't fool you anymore because, all right, let me open this up. I can't fool Bobby anymore because we've been together too long.
I know.
However, at 42 days.
42 days. So somebody said that to you, you'd never even go near the cookie.
Okay, now taste it, which one you want.
That's a chocolate chip.
That's a soft baked chocolate chip cookie.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that is a 42-day cookie.
Look at how soft.
Yep.
It tastes amazing, and it's as soft as like if you bought it yesterday.
So that means that in independent laboratory testing, we proved that that taste, texture, and aroma did not change, including all the things. Well, what do we love about baked goods? The way they smell, first of all, when you open up the package. So you get that beautiful aroma. So whether it's croissants or it's macaroons or it's muffins, I've got popcorn here. This is how I keep my popcorn. I actually use the colander so I can pull it out and serve everybody. So all of these things, come on over here. We're going to jump over.
And by the way, we have a clock already up 4 minutes. And please remember, this is a brand new, this is a launch. It's totally exclusive. You cannot buy it anywhere else.
No, this is my new set. This is a new set. Now, they're pieces that you've seen before, but I combined them in a different way because there were different uses that I wanted to be sure that we took advantage of.
And what's the difference with the home collection, Deb?
Yes. Now, the home collection is my heavier gauge boxes. You know my ultralight collection. You love my ultralight. It's easy to take with you. You don't worry if somebody loses one or gets rid of, you know, something happens. They have the same effectiveness, but these are the heavy ones. I call it home collection because you want to keep these.
Yeah, definitely.
I've had people in there, they write their names on them so that they take them anywhere with them to
and can I use them in the microwave and put them in the dishwasher?
BPA free, so microwave safe. Put them top rack, dishwasher safe. Generally speaking, I just wash them out with one of my sponges.
Easy, that's what I do. Oh yes, genius sponges.
One of my genius sponges. Okay, have a look at this. Carrots are not supposed to do this, and they're not supposed to be called yoga carrots. That's downward dog carrot.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's a 21-day carrot. All right, 21? These in here are 21 days. Now, first of all, I want to show you how many carrots are in that box. If you juice, if you make baby food, if you like to make purees, or you just like to have a lot of carrots on hand, this is what you're going to get at 21 days.
Hear that?
Look at the tip of that carrot. Look at how gorgeously, beautifully saturated color, the moisture from that carrot, and that's all the way to the tip. That's a 3-week fresh
And that's
carrot.
maintaining all the nutrients, by the way. So you're keeping not just the color and the flavor, but you're keeping all of the wonderful, healthy aspects of the fruits and
Bobby.
veggies.
That's the same head of cabbage.
Eek.
Not in one of my green boxes, in my green box. Which one do you want to find in your refrigerator?
Yeah, and I'd say get them home and do your own experiment.
You know, but you know what? After all the years that I've been doing this, and after all the millions, I've been tested by every consumer testing place there is. I've been tested by every consumer reporter. Believe me, with all the hundreds of millions of these that have been sold and in use, you know that they work. People order more and more, and they give them away as gifts, and that's the gift of saving money. And you know, you're talking about Father's Day even. You think about your uncle, your dad, maybe they live alone. Maybe you want to make sure they eat more healthfully. This is what you can do for them.
Right, or kids going off to college in their own apartment.
You know, I didn't even have these. When my son went to college, I hadn't even done these yet. But I gave him my green bags, and I thought I had a fighting chance of him eating something fresh.
Exactly, something healthy.
Yeah, because he could keep things fresh longer. So if he bought a head of lettuce, he didn't have to eat it that day. You know, so here's green beans. Again, you shouldn't be able to fold a green bean in half or tie it in a knot. You should be able to snap it like that.
And a lot of times you're right, we don't buy these because of the fact that, like, okay, well, I won't be able to eat it for 3 or 4 days, forget it, I won't buy it.
Yeah, I've heard from a lot of people who shop once a month because they live too far away. They shop once a month. So when they want to buy lettuce, they want to buy romaine, in 21 days, and that's almost a month, that's what they would have, unless they put it in my green boxes. And this is the result when they put it in my green boxes. So listen to this. That's romaine.
Isn't it?
Oh, isn't that gorgeous? We just need some dressing here.
And I have to tell you, grapes, I love it for grapes. Love them for grapes.
Look at this corn, for instance. And hey, guess what? Bread box full of corn. Look at all the corn in that bread box. I got ready for my barbecue tonight 2 weeks ago because I bought corn on sale, put it in my green box, and it's perfect. Look at, instead of that. Now there's so much here to show you. What I'm telling you is this is the science of keeping your food fresh longer. This is real science. It's not an opinion. It's proven over and over again, proven in independent scientific lists.
It's a 25-piece set that you're getting today with on 4 flex pay, $9.99 a payment, including the bread box and including, of course, the colander. And for any of our viewers out there, also the opportunity to enjoy it on a launch price of $39.95 for the entire 20-piece set. And by the way, we even have the additional bread boxes, so if you want to pick up more, because we quickly mentioned them, we had a lot of people that jumped in on the value. There they are, and they are a huge customer pick. I think there's over 611 reviews, 665 reviews, 497 are 5-star reviews. And speaking of heavily reviewed, and I love, it is the Debbie Meyer Genius Sponges, and this is an HSN exclusive configuration, 4.7 stars.
Right, we're going to show you now a little piece of tape. That if you have an ordinary sponge next to your sink, that's what's happening on it right now. It's growing things, molds, bacteria, and they're not only just in there, they are growing. That's what stinks. My sponges, when you switch to one of my sponges, you're getting a sponge that inhibits the growth of mold and bacteria in and on the sponge for the life of the sponge. Every sponge lasts the equivalent of 15
sponges,
ordinary sponges. You're getting 2 types of backings. One is green, which is a scrubber for your ordinary scrubbing. And then the one that has a silver backing is called a scour. And that's for heavy duty stuff. You can get your grill clean, you can get the bottom of your pans clean. And I'm amazed. It's wonderful to me that people are writing that kind of review on sponges.
On a sponge. And it actually holds like 40% more water.
Yes.
They're fabulous. Thank you so much, Debbie.
Oh,
Such a pleasure. So definitely do not hang up. The perfect way to save money. But we're going to get you ready for an ideal quick meal from Dash. Stay tuned.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Flash sales are going on every Tuesday and Thursday from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. on hsn.com. We feature everything from jewelry, fashion, kitchen, and more, all on sale for limited time only. Go to hsn.com every Tuesday and Thursday at noon to see the new flash sale.
Labellum for HSN is boho, modern, flattering, and comfortable. Always had an interest in fashion, and being able to incorporate the inspiration from my music and what's comfortable for me to wear on stage, and always looking good but enjoying what I'm wearing. That was important to me. The Labellum woman is truly every woman.
Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Bobby Ray Carter. So, you know, when we talk about the Dash name, here is a company that's really focused on bringing us appliances that will help us live a healthier life. Well, boy, do we have a great value for you today. You've already loved this because it is 4.3 stars on our website, but today it is back for the very first time since we sold out completely in February. And when you look at it and you look at the name, it says rice cooker. It's so much more. It's not just rice. You will be able to do obviously your soups and your curries and your quinoa and your pastas and your chili, macaroni and cheese, one of my favorite meals on the planet. All of it today for the first time in gorgeous colors, which we'll go through. We have it from $24.95. It's $19.95. So think about this. It's you, or maybe it's you and your husband. You've worked all day, you come home, you want a hot meal, or maybe you want something hot for lunch. The color choices, again, that we have it in a beautiful aqua, and we have pink, and we also have this gorgeous, like turquoise color. We have it in magenta. Do we have them all? I'm gonna make sure I have them all. Black, white, and sky blue. And my pleasure to welcome my fabulous guest, Miss Tilly Diedring, who's going to help us with this. And could not be easier, number one. Oh my gosh. But don't just think rice.
Right, so you're gonna use this for rice and quinoa and all your grains, including steel-cut oats, but this is for everything. Bring this to the office. Give this to somebody that's in a nursing home or assisted living or a dorm room. Right. It's such a great gift. Now, rice is the #1 side dish in the United States.
And one of the hardest to make.
Well, it's so hard because you really have to babysit it. And when's the last time you've stood there and it stuck to the bottom and it didn't taste good and it wasn't fluffy and each grain wasn't separate from the next? Look how beautiful and fluffy that rice is. So this is white rice, but that could just as easily be brown rice or wild rice, quinoa.
Exactly.
My husband and I have gotten into black rice. If you look at the health benefits of black rice, really good for you. So this is gonna be your traditional grain cooker. And if you're wondering about the capacity, it's gonna cook a full 2 cups of rice, which is quite a bit. I would say that's easily a side dish for 2 or 3, or a full meal for 1 very easily. So there's your rice, and I'll show you how to make it.
Perfect. So, and this is the sky blue, I should tell everyone. Gorgeous? The lowest, and we have the least amount remaining in the sky blue.
All right, but then right next door to it, in our magenta, we've done chili. So maybe you are taking this with you to the office, or you want to have this or gift this to somebody that maybe has a small space or an apartment or a condo or is just starting out on their own. Are you looking at me crazy because I'm doing chili over rice? Apparently that's a northern thing. It was foreign to me.
Wow.
But apparently it's a thing. So we're doing our chili over our rice.
Talk about a great filling meal.
Oh, can you even imagine? In just the smallest space too, Bobby. I mean, you just have, I always compare it to, those oversized coffee mugs. Those big giant coffee mugs?
Exactly.
That's about the size that you're getting. It's gonna do 2 full cups of anything. So that's 2 full cups of chili. Easily leftovers if you're a single person. But all you do is pop it in the machine. It has 2 settings, cook and warm, which warm is
I love that.
I know, you You cannot mess this up.
Simple, easy, cook and warm. Yay.
So you can't mess it up. So if you did want to take and do your chili from raw, you know, you could. You could just use it to heat up soup or whatever it is that you're doing. I just filled 2 bowls of chili and I still have chili remaining. So, you know, don't think that this is, you know, just going to make a teeny tiny amount. It really will fill you up.
Okay, so how do we do it?
So this is how you do grains, okay? So it comes with the scoop. It's also coming with the matching spoon, which I like. Everything with Dash is so beautiful. It's so cute. So it's 1-to-1. So 1 scoop of rice or quinoa or oats or whatever it is, you pop it on the inside, and then 1 cup of liquid.
1-to-1.
1-to-1.
And by the way, I do want to quickly slide this in here because you're also getting a booklet that comes with it. It has recipes, but this is really important because that's just the chart. So that's the cooking chart that gives you an idea of what you're cooking.
It gives you, liquids.
Okay, so we pour.
So you pour the rice in 1-to-1, and then you pour the water. Ready for this? Lid, which I love that it's that cooking look. You can walk past. It's clear. It's beautiful.
Steam vent too.
Yeah, steam vent too. And then cook is down and warm is up.
Oh my God.
So you go to cook when you're doing your rice. Now, it automatically stops cooking when it's done cooking. So it switches to warm. So if you walked away from this for whatever reason, you're a busy person, you're answering emails, you took a phone call, it will not burn your food. It will automatically switch it to a keep warm function, which that's a feature of really sophisticated $100 rice cookers.
Definitely.
And you're getting it, you know, I love the size of this because rice cookers that cook like 12 cups of rice, they blow my mind. I'm like, why do we need 12 cups of rice? What am I doing with that much rice? I mean,
exactly, because you're right, the majority of us, you know, it's been 1 or 2 people.
Exactly.
And then the other cool thing about it, like we said, you want to take it to office and you want to do it for lunch. I have to tell you, there's some, oh, what's that?
This is just one of those little baggies that I always get them on BOGO. This one happens to be vegetables. It comes with the sauce included and beef. But you can get them with chicken or you can get them with shrimp, and they're always on sale. Whatever your favorite brand and your favorite, you know, flavors, you just pop it on the inside. There's
so you're not heating up your entire oven
or turning on a microwave if you hate microwave cooking.
Yes.
Look, all I'm doing is hitting cook, and this will stop cooking and be finished by the time I'm ready to eat it.
And this is the turquoise, by the way. So you've seen the sky blue, you saw the magenta, the pink, and this is the turquoise. There's some really good recipes in here.
Yeah, that's one we're gonna do. Which one are you on? That's the one we're doing right here.
How about that?
Quinoa taco bowl. So if you're doing meatless Mondays or if you want some protein out of a grain, quinoa is your option, right? So quinoa has protein, and most people don't realize how healthy it is. I get a lot of people that tell me, I can't pronounce quinoa, let alone cook it. It's so easy to cook in the rice cooker.
It's actually easier than regular rice.
Yes, it's 1-to-1. So 1 cup of, you know, uncooked quinoa to 1 cup of water or broth, whatever liquid. And then you can see we've added just some black beans, some cheese.
When do you add that?
And some corn. You add it right as it's cooking. You put it all in. And then at the very end, we did add the cheese, okay?
Gotcha.
But this is like a little quinoa casserole filled with protein. It will fill up even the, you know, hardiest of, you know, guys because it's filled with protein. And it's tasty, Bobby. If you add a little cilantro and a little salt, maybe even a little garlic powder. And then what we've done is just a little sour cream and salsa mixture. Pop the little sour cream and salsa mixture with a tad bit of cheese, fresh cilantro. You have the most beautiful meal that you didn't have to stop by fast food. You made it in literally 20 minutes, but the 20 minutes that you were making it, you were not standing over a stovetop. You did not get out a pot or a pan or any type of liquid. You were not stirring or sauteing. You popped it in, you walked away.
And you paid $19.95.
Yeah, you paid 20 bucks.
Then there's that. Because, I mean, that's the other thing about it. We have only 5 minutes remaining. And honestly, this is one of those kind of items that I like the idea of buying them, put them away for great gift ideas, because you clearly could give it to anyone. But like I said, dorms, apartments, boats, campers, the office. I mean, you could use it. Oh, what way is that lasagna?
Now, that would easily serve 2 or 3 people. I mean, very easily. So, I mean, look
Jared
at that
said just bring it to the control room when you're done.
We'll bring it to Jared. We're always hooking him up. But look at how beautiful that is. So if you are somebody that you don't want to have a big casserole dish of lasagna because it's just you or it's just you and your spouse or something like that, you can make single servings of whatever, I would call that probably more than a single serving, but of whatever it is you want to cook. So when you see the name rice cooker, it's going to cook your rice perfect, but it's going to do, you know, your little bags of, you know, protein with the vegetables. It'll do your lasagna. lasagnas. It'll do your quinoa
oatmeal
casseroles.
even here.
Steel cut oats. We do a frittata. Let's move on because we've got so much to show.
And I think the bottom line is, I mean, that a lot of us, I mean, listen, I know for myself, it's myself and my husband. So if I worked all day, I think yesterday I was finally done like at 7 at night. What am I going to do? I'm going to either call for pizza, run out and get fast food. Here, quick, simple, easy, without even heating up the stove. You have an amazing meal. Oh, and a cake.
It bakes, which blows most people's mind. So unfortunately, there aren't any cake recipes. We're going to revise that and add some. But all you have to do is look online for the little cakes. And this is only 1/3 of a box of cake. So if you wanted to do like, you know, you could get 1 box of cake, which is what, $1? I mean, it's like $1.50. And you could make 3 of these little mini cakes for your neighbors or your girlfriends. Or if you're entertaining, you could have a chocolate cake, a lemon, you know, poppy seed cake, a red velvet cake, because it makes perfectly these little miniature cakes.
So if I look online, I look for mini cakes?
Yeah, well, you can look for like miniature cake recipes. Or you can just take your own cake recipe and divide it in thirds.
Divide it in
thirds. Yes, exactly.
Gotcha.
And then you had said breakfast for like steel cut oats. Look what we've done here. We've done a beautiful omelet. Look how huge and thick and gorgeous that is.
That is amazing.
I mean, breakfast, lunch, dinner, you're gonna use your quote unquote rice cooker for pretty much anything that you would like to cook. And I talk to a lot of folks that take this to the office with them. And that way they don't have to hurry up and go out and get fast food, and they can save money because they're eating healthier. They don't have to go spend money at a restaurant for the job.
And you're paying $9.98 on any credit card, debit card, PayPal for it. Okay, this is what I like about it also. If you're entertaining, I entertain a lot. You can actually make your, you know, your salsa or your cheese dip and leave it on warm, right? Just leave it right there. People can grab the chips.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever been to a party? Where is everybody? They're by the cheese dip. Always. It's a universal love.
Can never go wrong with cheese.
You put it on warm instead of cook, and it will keep it warm, so you don't have to worry, oh, is my cheese dip congealing and getting all, you know, all stressed out. Your cheese dip will be perfectly, beautifully, not just cooked, but stay warm, so it becomes now your beautiful buffet server as well.
I love that. Even for fondues, it'd be perfect for
Great for a chocolate fondue or a beer cheese fondue. Look at our steamed vegetables. Look at how gorgeous and colorful those vegetables are. So rather than doing them stovetop, I want you to try them in your rice cooker. They're gonna have so much more flavor. If you just did a little white wine with a little garlic or lemon on the inside of those steamed vegetables, how healthy is that?
Is it the same portion then?
Yes,
like, so
I just did a half a cup of water in this one, but I would recommend like a white wine or a beautiful like lemon garlic maybe with it, with your steamed vegetables. And then I know you opened with the mac and cheese, because mac and cheese.
It's always about the mac and cheese to me.
It's always about the mac and cheese. So look at this. So mac and cheese in my home is a food group because I have a 4-year-old. So it's like a whole thing. We eat it like multiple times a week. But look at how perfect, how ooey, how gooey, how gorgeous, how easy it was to cook.
Yum,
and the
that's
pasta
the one I want.
I cooked from raw pasta.
You did?
Yep, from raw pasta. And then I popped in my water, and at the very end, you just melt in your cheese.
This is really good.
It's amazing.
Okay, so tell me how you made this one again.
So I put in my raw pasta, and it's still 1-to-1 on the recipe, right? So on your noodles, you want to do like a cup of noodles to a cup of water or broth.
Right.
You let the noodles cook. It will stop when it's done. Add in whatever cheese you like, and then let it melt. And that's
1-to-1.
1-to-1 on the pasta as well.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. So you're really going to enjoy this because
Here, taste it. It's so good.
And I mean, honestly, she has a full bowl. I could probably scoop out 2 more full bowls.
Easily.
So if you're wondering, well, is it too small for me? I've got 3 or 4 in my family. I think you will really enjoy using it. By the way,
it's deceiving.
It's deceiving.
Right? In terms of the amount that it makes.
I mean, 2 cups of food is actually quite a lot of food.
Yeah, that's true
several
too.
meals. But you can see on the inside of the bowl, it's completely nonstick. So do you see how all the cheese sort of just melts away? This is what Dash calls our True Glide nonstick technology. So if you're thinking, well, is it going to be, you know, pain in the neck to clean? Not only is it dishwasher safe, but it is high quality nonstick on the inside as well. So.
And a huge customer pick. And I know we've given everyone an additional minute because we have so many people calling. You just pick the color. So whether it's the black, the white, the sky blue, the most limited turquoise, we have pink, we have the magenta, and we have red.
Look at
only
ramen.
$19.95.
So you know all the restaurants are doing the fancy ramen. Do the fancy ramen in your own home. You know ramen packets are like 99 cents still.
I know, they're so inexpensive.
They haven't increased in cost since college. It's hilarious.
That saved me in college.
It's such an affordable way to get a really hearty, delicious meal.
Absolutely. Thank you so much,
All right,
Kelly.
Bobby. Enjoy
Love
your
it.
mac and cheese. I'll save you some.
Yum. The best. So definitely do not miss it. And I have to tell you, would you like to be able to get this home for $9.95? Well, if you do not yet have the HSN card, there's the number on the screen, 1-800-695-1418, or you can actually call, you can actually search it on our website as well with HSN card. And what we do is we immediately give you $10 that you can spend on anything. No annual fee, tons and tons of really great promotions that we also have associated with the HSN card. All right, do not go anywhere because we are coming right back with some amazing items from our food and wine collection. Stay tuned.
Don't miss a thing with our HSN app, available on Apple and Android devices. Get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. Shop faster than ever with exclusive new product videos, only on the iPhone. Watch HSN live anytime, any place. And the new shop and search features make finding your favorites easier than ever. Search app on hsn.com to download.
I grew up always dreaming and wanting to create things.
I see something and I see that we can make it better.
One day, the light bulb just went off. Nobody has this. They're waiting for me to invent it.
Next thing you know, you're on HSN and the whole world's hearing about it.
It just sold out.
Very excited for you.
HSN celebrates the dreamers, inventors, and entrepreneurs who follow their hearts, helping American dreams come true.
Being here today proves anything is possible.
Bobby here. So we're talking about food and wine. We are talking about the ultimate authorities of everything that's new and exciting and what's happening in the world of food and travel and beverages. So today we have an opportunity to offer you an amazing value. And as a matter of fact, we just made it even better. You are looking at the Food and Wine Immersion Hand Blender with all of the attachments. This is the only scheduled airing of it. $99.95 has been our price. You are going to see how it is not just an immersion blender, but it is multiple tools in one. Just offered it down, $69.95 for FlexPay, $17.49. And my pleasure to welcome Justin Chappelle, who's the Culinary Director of Food and Wine, host of their series, Mad Genius Tips, and nominated for the prestigious James Beard Award.
Yes, thank you so much. It's so good to see you again.
So good to see you too.
It's been a while since we've been on air together.
It has.
So we've got our immersion blender.
We do, and I think the first thing that I would ask, it's not just a blender. It's not like somebody said it's a 2-in-1. Oh, it's way beyond a 2-in-1,
It's way beyond a 2-in-1. And you know, when we were deciding to do an immersion blender, we said, okay, we're gonna do an immersion blender, but we want to replace 4, 5, 6 pieces of kitchen equipment, and we did. So you're getting your immersion blender, but you're also getting a potato masher, you're getting a food mill, you're getting a food processor, you're getting a box grater because we're gonna shred some cheese. You're also getting your smoothie maker. You know, they make those individual smoothie machines now. Forget it, because you're getting it here. And I think we should we go into some of these demos here?
Let's do it. And by the way, I'm holding your book, which we do also have available for everyone. Please do not miss this, Mad Genius Tips.
This recipe actually is from that book.
Oh, it is?
Yes,
good,
it is.
Good.
So this is my Mad Genius 2-ingredient sorbet.
Oh.
So we've got a sweetened condensed milk and we've got some frozen strawberries.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna put them right into our food processor attachment. Let me give you a quick tour of this unit here.
Perfect.
So here is the stick to our immersion blender, and it's really easy to use. You have just three controls here. The first one, as you can see, goes from speed 1 to 5. This is your power button, and then this is your turbo button. So the turbo button takes you to the level 5 immediately. So
if you're in a hurry.
So if you're in a hurry, which we're gonna do this, we're gonna go for it. So
turbo works here.
Here, let's go turbo. You can hear it.
Yes.
The difference in power there. And like I said, we're doing 2-ingredient sorbet here. This is an almost instant ice cream. You get the recipe in Mad Genius Tips.
Love.
It's the power of this blender and the stainless steel blade that is chopping up these strawberries mixed with just the sweetened condensed milk. And look at this.
God, talk about a delicious fresh
This is a soft serve, so you can see it's a little thick. So this is what we call strawberry soft serve. I want you to taste this.
Yes.
And what you do is then you transfer this mixture into a, just an old school loaf pan. Pop it in the freezer, and you get ice cream. Within like an hour, you have homemade strawberry ice cream. It's incredible.
Oh, that's great. Let me taste this.
And then, of course, we have, isn't that good?
Man, that's
and
so
it's
good.
just sweet enough, and it's totally strawberry season.
It is just sweet enough.
It's just sweet enough. It's strawberry season. So here you have this is the actual immersion blender.
Okay.
So it's called that because you immerse the stick part of it into your liquid or whatever you're pureeing.
Right.
You can see here, we have a very nice, very sharp stainless steel blade. The stick is stainless steel, which was really important to us because so many of the versions that are out there nowadays are plastic. And the problem with that is people then throw them in the the dishwasher or into a hot liquid like this delicious tomato soup that we're pureeing here, and then they get discolored or they start to warp a little bit. So we, working with professional chefs for the 40 years we've been a brand, we know stainless steel is the way to go.
And let's talk a little bit about that, because you work in the test kitchen. So for the viewers to understand what you go through to be able to bring a blender like this to us here.
So there is no doubt I've probably tested 300, 400, 500 immersion blenders.
Really?
Yeah, and a lot of it was so that when we developed this line with HSN, we could decide and just all the incredible features that we want to have in it. And
because you know what works, what doesn't work, what the customer wants, even the grip, right? Even having that like soft grip.
Yeah,
on the top.
exactly. It's a no-slip grip. We love a no-slip grip. Everyone loves a no-slip grip. But then, of course, you have the stainless steel body, which is going to last so much longer than all the plastic stuff.
Exactly.
So, of course, we're going to use the immersion blender again. Just give you we're going to put so we have some Dijon mustard in here. We have a little vinegar. You can put garlic, put salt and pepper, and you're going to make a giant batch of your everyday salad dressing.
And how much first of all, quicker as you can see, healthier by the way. You're not adding all the preservatives. If you're trying to watch your weight, you know what's in it. There aren't any like hidden extra calories. And it's not loud at all.
It's not loud at all. And check this out. I mean, one of the ways to be healthier is to make your own salad dressing. I mean, so many people buy the store-bought salad dressing, but who knows what's in there? There's preservatives. There's tons and tons of sugar, which people don't realize. But instead, you use one of these 1-quart glass jars. You put your ingredients in there. You can make, I mean, I only made a half a quart, but you can make a whole entire quart, keep it in the refrigerator for like 2 or 3.
Will it separate?
It shouldn't, but if it does, you just go ahead and take your but it shouldn't because this is so powerful that it emulsifies it into this thick. I mean, look at how thick that is.
I know, that's very thick. By the way, I think we're going to pop up the number for the book. I'm so happy we have some of these available. So this is, again, Justin's Mad Genius Tips, $29.95. And oh, wait a minute, you signed them.
Yes, and believe it or not, unless you know me personally, this is the only place to buy hand-signed copies of this book.
No kidding. We're very lucky then. Thank you.
And now I'm using our handy dandy
potato masher.
It's a potato masher. I mean, this is what when I was talking about all the different pieces of equipment that this is replacing, this is replacing not only your food mill, which can cost upwards of $75.
I was just going to ask you that, right?
But it also replaces your potato masher. And I want you to see, I'm going to lift this up so the camera can get this.
So already you've more than paid for it at $69.95 when you're considering everything that it has replaced.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to see here, but you see these little paddles in here?
Yep.
So this little paddle, this stainless steel paddle, is actually lifting the food out of the bowl and pulling it through the holes in the top. Which is,
I see.
You make your homemade baby food, or you make your mashed potatoes on the holidays. I mean, you're ready to go here.
Excellent. And if you have it, of course, we would love to hear from you. But I also think just the mere fact of where do you store when you're looking at, the blender and the mixer and the food processor and the masher. Here you have everything all contained, all in one. The expertise, again, of over 40 years of food and wine. And then having Justin here to show us, of course, the different things that we can do with it.
And I've been with Food and Wine for over 8 years, almost going on 9 years now. And I can't tell you all the different pieces of equipment that I've tested and that we've considered when we developed this piece here, this piece of equipment. I mean, it's your all-in-one prep central. So this is...
It's your sous chef.
It's your sous chef, exactly. Because not all of us can afford to have a sous chef at home.
Yes, yes, it'd be lovely, but then there's that.
So one of the things I love to do is I love to go to the grocery store and I love to buy the Mexican blend of cheese. You know, because it has all the different cheeses, it has the little bit of the oregano in there.
Right.
DIY.
Yeah, exactly.
Because here, it's hard to see. I don't know if the camera can see in there, but you have a little shredder disc in here. And you just take, this is a whole block of cheese. I mean, you buy the cheese like this, right? So you put it right in top, right inside. Just make sure you're on a good setting here. And look how fast this goes.
And what setting are you using for that?
I'm using one.
Oh my gosh.
This is the first setting. Let me move this out of the way here. This is the first setting. This is power 1. I don't even need to go, I don't even need to use the full
turbo,
power.
yeah.
And then you can add a different cheese here. So let's add a little pepper jack, get a little spicy action going on here.
Oh my gosh, this is so spectacular.
And I mean, this is great if you're making queso.
Right.
And you need shredded cheese, if you're making macaroni and cheese.
And again, it's fresh. You don't have to worry about how long it's been sitting in the bag.
Because one thing that people don't realize is that when you buy the pre-shredded cheese at the store, oftentimes it's coated in cornstarch.
Oh,
so here you're skipping all of, because they don't want it to clump and stick together, but you're not doing that here. You're getting fresh ingredients at home. And I just want to show you this blade really quick. This is the shredder blade, but what's really great about it is if you flip it over, you can slice.
You can slice.
So you can, so you can shred Brussels sprouts. You can shred cabbage for your coleslaw, really fresh.
This is awesome.
You can shred your cheese.
Let me just tell everyone everything you're getting, right? You're getting the hand blender, you get the 5-cup processor bowl, 5 cups, so that's a bigger bowl also. You get the blade, you get the emulsifier plate that Justin showed us, the slicer, the spatula, the potato masher, and you're even getting an egg whisk.
You're getting everything that you need to prep your food. This is, if you have a recipe that you're gonna make, whether it's a food and wine recipe and a one on hsn.com, whatever it is, this is all you need to prep it.
All you need.
Because you can also, you know, take this out and you put in your little stainless steel blade, which I'll show you in a minute.
And you just hand wash it?
You just hand wash it. You just rinse it really, because it's stainless steel, so the food just rinses right off.
Love it.
But you can put a whole onion in here and chop it. Throw a whole tomato, a whole onion, a whole jalapeno, a handful of cilantro, and you have pico de gallo.
Salsa. Oh, exactly.
There you go. I should have made some because we have chips
I love
here.
it. And I know we only have a little over 2 minutes. Thank you. There are hundreds of people that are joining us. An amazing value for what you're getting. And I think so much of that becomes the history and what you go through and all of the testing to bring us the best of the best from food and wine. Okay, what are we making?
Look at how fast this is turning. Do you see how fast that was? This was an entire cup of heavy cream.
Oh my gosh.
An entire cup of heavy cream. That was what, 20 seconds?
I'd be there forever with my blender doing this.
10 seconds, 15 seconds, and you literally have an entire bowl of whipped cream. I mean, have you ever tried to whip 1 cup of heavy cream by hand?
Well, I was gonna say, it takes forever.
It takes forever.
Oh my
It's a nightmare.
Ooh, are you going to make what, like a cauliflower mash?
We're making cauliflower rice.
Oh.
Which, as you know, is all the rage right now.
All the rage, exactly.
And when you go to the grocery store, I know because I buy this stuff. Well, I don't buy it anymore, but I used to. When you go to the grocery store and you buy the cauliflower rice, which is basically a really healthy version of having rice at home. You can steam it like couscous. You can saute it like, oh, I skipped a piece here. You can saute it like you would fried rice. And check this out. But the crazy thing is you go to the grocery store and you can buy this in the bag nowadays, and they're charging you $5, $6, $7 for this at the grocery store. When you can buy a whole head of cauliflower for $2.
My gosh.
Cut it up into florets. Just put it into your food processor attachment.
And what blade are you using for that?
So this is the blade I was talking about. You can see here it's stainless steel blades, very, 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 very sharp, wonderful. Chops the cauliflower into mere seconds. This is also the blade we use to make that almost instant strawberry soft serve that we made.
Yes, yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. And I know we have only a few seconds. What an amazing item. So again, you're trying to watch your calories, you're trying to watch your carbs.
Which is why you're making smoothies in the morning.
Yes.
You're making smoothies, which I'm gonna do here, but you know what you can also do? If you take a look here, we have some salmon in here, some scallions, because we're making our own salmon burgers. Homemade salmon burgers.
Love, and again, I know we talked about this earlier, but it's better to wash it by hand, right? Just hand wash it, but on some of all of the different blades, our plates, can you put those in the dishwasher?
Yes, the blades are totally dishwasher safe, but like I said, because they're stainless steel, you can really just rinse them.
Yeah,
rinse them under
I
hot
thought
water.
you said that. Just hand wash is the best way to go.
What I like to do is, like, I take this after I've made a smoothie, I just rinse it, put it away.
Put it perfect. Yeah. And $69.95 just reduced. We just lowered that price right before the show. 4 FlexPay of $17.49 a payment there. $598,651. And we do have a great additional protection plan that we can suggest for everyone if you would like to pick this up as well. We invite you to grab that also to go right along with it. And then we talked about the cookbook. Here it is. This is Justin's Mad Genius Tips. And there are tips, first of all, hand-signed. For $29.95, but like just tips for everything, right? A whole variety of categories, because it's not just food. Tips on, you know, bun pans, the oven, the microwave, cookie cutters, decorating cakes, floss, waffle iron, wine bottles, so you get a little bit of everything. And as I mentioned, also right there, signed by Justin, $29.95 and 3 FlexPay payments available on that one, and that's 575312. We also have the Spice Mills available, and this is offered for everyone from $39.95 to $29.95. 3 FlexPay payments of $9.98. You get not one, you get 2. Here's what I love, the push button operation. And you do have, of course, the blade on the top so that you can adjust the coarseness. They are ceramic burr. Basically what that one means to you is that they are not going to rust. An incredible value at that price. And you even have the great light to go with it. By the way, the cookbook, customer pick, 4.2 stars. All right, so we're gonna move into another phenomenal value. You know, I think so much, many of us now, we're on the go. You know, I'm getting up in the morning, I'm making my cup of coffee, I'm putting it in my cup, and I finish and go, I wish I had more. And conversely, now, spending time outside, it's hot, and I want my cold water to stay cool. And then there's my wine.
Because if you have food, you gotta have wine.
Absolutely.
And did you see what I just did?
Was that an entire bottle of wine in there, Justin?
That is an entire bottle of Sauvignon Blanc that we popped right into our beautiful, this is the red version, which happens to be my favorite because it's just so gorgeous.
So gorgeous.
So this was a chilled bottle of Sauvignon Blanc. So I put it in here. I'm gonna let this go for 2 hours and it's going to stay cold. So this one here, we packed 2 hours ago. Feel the bottle.
Oh my gosh.
Do you feel how cold it is?
Oh yeah, I definitely.
You can feel the cold, but it's not like so cold that it's gonna bruise your hand.
Right, right.
And so if you're going to, oh, and look at this.
Picnic.
Picnic. How beautiful. First of all, you could tell this is rosé that matches the bottle.
Can I tell you, that is really pretty impressive. And $39.95. And it doesn't even have like a single insulation. It has a double insulation?
It has a double insulation. If you look here, so this is, we have a version that's cut in half here just so you can see. This is the interior of the bottle. This is the exterior of the bottle. You have all of this space in between so that none of the outside temperature is going to affect the inside temperature. And that is how it maintains either the cold or the hot. Because as we mentioned, we're doing hot also. So what do you think we're pouring here? We made this morning. Gonna pour it up.
Oh.
A little steaming cup of hot cocoa.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I can see the steam coming out of that.
I mean, it's summer. You're gonna have those kids are gonna do those slumber parties outdoors. They're gonna have the campouts in the backyard. What better way than to serve a steaming cup of hot cocoa?
So great, so whether it's hot or cold, it's going to maintain the temperature.
Yes.
Throughout the day.
For a long time, I mean, for hours.
Hours, okay,
Yeah.
good,
So,
good. And it's also beautiful. So what a great gift idea this is.
And you get 2 of them.
I was just gonna say, you don't even have to pick, you get 2 of them. So you just choose your color, beautifully gift boxed, and the fact that it will hold an entire 750 milliliter bottle of wine. The packaging, I think, for our collection is so exquisite, isn't it?
Is it not the most incredible packaging? And just imagine going to a dinner party and rather than bringing just a bottle of wine that your host is gonna have to put into the refrigerator, how about you bring a chilled bottle of wine in the carafe and give it to them that way, and they could serve the wine immediately because it stays cold from your house to theirs, and you've just become the best house guest that anybody could ever ask for.
Exactly. I love this idea, though, because I mentioned a lot of times I'll have my cup, and then I'm like, oh, like this morning at 5 a.m. I could have used one more cup of coffee or one more cup of tea for you, perhaps.
Exactly.
So by having the carafe, which again is 25 fluid ounces.
It's huge.
Huge. It is huge.
It's a whole entire bottle of wine.
So beautiful.
And so, I mean, imagine you're going to work, you want to have a cup of tea, you want to have it at your desk. Maybe you don't have a hot water boiler at your office. Pack the hot water before you go to the work. Bring your tea bags in your handbag. Put it in your little clutch. When you're at work, you have tea all day long.
I love it.
And it's so easy because when you're ready to clean it, you just take off the top here.
And so that's a double opening, right?
Yep. And then this is a little wider, and you just put a bottle brush in there. Really easy.
Easy.
Or if you're just doing hot water for
with your hot water, yeah.
You just give it a shake.
Perfect.
You're good to go.
And you get 2 of them, so all you do is choose this stunning red metallic or the copper. And I love that they're not boxed together, but that they're individually gift boxed also, which is another great feature. So as simply, easily, that you can give each one individually as a gift.
Oh my gosh, it's the best hostess gift.
It is. Okay, well, we are gonna move right on into the next amazing configuration that we have for everyone. Huge customer pick as well at our website. So let me just tell you, this is the only airing. This is the lowest price we have ever had on the salad spinner. But this is not like a salad spinner like you have seen in the past. Majority of salad spinners out there are smaller, right? And they're plastic. First of all, I want you to look at the bowl. Stainless steel, huge, 6.8 quarts, all done in stainless, so you get this huge capacity to it. You are also going to get the colander, you get the lid, you get the colander base, you get this whole configuration today. We have been selling it at $49.95. Today, it is only $29.95. Okay, gifts. I'm telling everybody, get this now. Put it away, even for the holidays, because this is such a phenomenal gift, a beautiful presentation. And then you're also just getting, Justin, a 6.8 quart stainless steel bowl that you can use for a myriad of different things, too.
For everything. And, you know, I like to say nearly 7 quarts. That's
That's right. That's high.
Nearly 7 quarts. So, you know, forget the rumors that you've heard. You always want to wash bag lettuce.
Yes.
It's something that we always recommend at Food and Wine.
Good.
So whether it's kale, whether it's spinach, you want to wash it. But what I like to do is I put the greens right into the colander, or right into the spin basket, which is doubles as a colander. Put it under the sink, rinse it all off, pop it into your gigantic bowl.
Yeah. And so what did you do there? You just
So this is the lock, which just keeps the little handle down. Okay. You just undo it, and with the 1-2 fingers, you just pump it really easily. And the mechanism is so comfortable that you can do it with just one hand. And then of course it has a little stop button here, which is labeled, stops it. And what that does is
brilliant.
Let me show you this here.
Oh yeah, look at the liquid that came out of that.
Look at this.
Wow.
Can you see that?
Do we get this with this?
Look at all that water that just came off that kale. And then, because we have our 7-quart bowl here, you just give it a dry, you add your ingredients here, and you toss your salad right into your bowl. Look at, we have walnuts, we have cranberries, we have carrots, we have a little raspberry vinaigrette. Toss it, hangs out in the fridge until you're ready to eat.
Would you toss it with the, I mean, can you toss it that way? No. Yeah.
I would recommend using some spoons. Yeah,
okay,
just give it a quick toss. And then of course we have the no-slip bottom makes it easy to kind of just leave on the counter. It's not going to roll around, and then you pop
and then you
it right
have
in the
the
fridge.
lid that goes with it, so you can prepare it and you can just turn right around and pop it in the refrigerator.
So we're doing the same thing we did with the kale, except way cooler.
Yeah.
Because we're making pasta salad in our salad spinner.
Yum.
So I drain the pasta. I use this as a colander. Put it right in here, and believe it or not, when you make one of the biggest mistakes people make when they're making pasta salad is they don't drain their pasta enough.
Is that? Oh, that's why it ends up so watery.
It ends up watery, and then especially by the time you add the vegetables to it, then they start to water out, and next thing you know, you're done for. And the kids are not happy. Yeah. So what I do is I put it in the salad spinner just like that. You can see look at all this excess water that comes off.
Exactly.
Let me just pour that out really quick.
And by the way, I do want to mention, because we have a lot of people that are just joining us, not a lot of these to go around, and this is the only airing. It's the lowest price we've ever had. But this this is such a brilliant item. It's such an incredible, incredible value. And different things that you can do with it. Because again, just like the blender, it's all about multitasking.
It's all about multitasking. And that was the biggest thing that we considered when making this, is we said we wanted to have a stainless steel bowl because so many of them are just plastic bowls which are not useful. We wanted a bowl because it's gonna go in the cupboard anyways.
Right.
You're gonna put this in a drawer in the cupboard, so it might as well do double duty and become the biggest metal bowl that you have on hand. And
that looks really good. So you put salami, you put cheese, peppers,
is an
onions.
antipasti pasta salad. I mean, what could be better? You just throw this in here, you put a little vinegar, a little olive oil.
And then when you put it in the stainless also, Justin, you got to put it in the refrigerator, Justin, it's going to keep it cooler, right?
Yes,
so
because
even if
it
you have it
conducts.
outside, right, the mere fact that it's stainless will actually
And the best part
chill.
is, I mean, I love this top. I mean, I love a top on any bowl, especially one that's nearly 7 quarts, because you put the top on this, you pop this right into the refrigerator, and when you go to the picnic, when you go to the cookout, when you go to 4th of July is coming up, make my antipasti salad, put it in your salad spinner, pop it in the refrigerator.
Is that in the Mad Genius tips?
No, but you could definitely get the recipe at foodandwine.com. We can probably get it on hsn.com as well.
Perfect.
Okay, so this is a kitchen trick. This is an expert hack here. So here's your beautiful parsley you paid $3 a bunch for, wilted because it's old.
Oh, right. We know how long it's been sitting there.
So before we went live, we put this into just some cold water right inside of our bowl with the colander here. Look at this when I hold it up.
Oh my gosh, look at how much more fresh.
It's crisp, it's fresh.
Yeah.
All right, this is sad parsley.
Yes.
This is happy parsley.
Wow.
And then all you do when you're ready to spin it is you lift it out of the water, drain off the water, spin it dry.
Love it. And at a price today, again, what, of only $29.95. You get it all. You get the almost 7-quart incredible stainless bowl. You get the colander. You get the lid. You get the base. You get all of it today at a price that is phenomenal. Loving having the additional FlexPay, 3 FlexPay payments. And you can always go to our website, read the reviews, super customer pick.
We're breaking a myth here. I learned this trick, actually, from a chef friend of mine. So many people think that you can't rinse mushrooms. I'm telling you now, you can rinse mushrooms because it's not about them getting wet, it's about how long they're in the water. So because you're using this, rinse it, put it in here, spin it dry.
I love it. Thank you, Justin. All right, we're done.